You caused me nothing but trouble this season. It's time I put an end to you. Sora! Ah! 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 Riku! Don't do that next time. You still have that? Yeah, I was, trying to get rid of it. Looks like it won't leave you alone. I know. Go away. Hey, don't give it to me. Yeah, sorry. It's just... last season was a bit... cursed. Yeah, I think after hearing all about this Plymouth shirt thing, it might be cursed in Survivee. I feel bad for Matt as well, because he's going through that next season. Oh no. What? You might want to take a look at this, Sora. Oh, son of a... You're telling me they're still in the championship? Yep. And it looks like 2 more players will be cursed next year. So, Tenchi's looking nice after a year. You're just saying that to change the subject, aren't you? Can you blame me? Sora, all I know is you're not going to win twice in 3 seasons. Yeah, I will. Oh yeah? Yeah. I won League 1 in Tenchi before, I'll do it again. Mark my words, Riku. Mark my words. Okay, I'll see you in League 2. Huh? Hello and welcome to Tenchi News! Hi! If you've been with us for a long time, you know exactly who we are, but for those of you who don't, he's Jin and he's Swift. And we have some very exciting news from me, and we have some very exciting news from him. Tenchi Island is back for Survivee Party 5. To be honest, it nearly felt like a year. It felt like over a year, actually. But we're good to see Survivee is back for another year in Tenchi. And here comes Sensei Kaiken. And the Emperor has joined alongside him, the Emperor of the Party Association. The Emperor is still majestic as ever. Indeed. Different color representing the champion this time of Survivee. And it sparks yellow, not blue! Yeah, of course this is going to be a very shorter opening ceremony than last time because we have had Survivee in Tenchi before. Indeed, mainly in the beam station. Yep, back here again in the beam station. So we're just going to go through the players that have been here last year and all those who have changed divisions over that gap and those who are making their Tenchi debuts. This is our League 2 lineup. Over to the left is our League 1 lineup on screen. Sora, of course, winning last year. Championship, of course. Good to see they're all here. And the Premiership, the top dogs. And of course, you guys know the officials. Tumbleweeds, Jackie, Jeff, Cammy. They're all here. Yes. Now let's take a look at the list to see who's changed. Starting off with the players who said goodbye to non-league for now. We have Vice, Jock, Ed, and Audrey. Jock is back! Yeah, me! Jock, of course, did play in the Survivee League last year. He went through the entire season without winning, so will history repeat itself? Yes. Ed, what? I'm being honest. Last year's relegated players from League 1 over to League 2, which are Mashiro, Zorame, and Gavin. Connor stayed up! You mean Connor went back up? Yeah, that's what I meant. Connor went back up. He was relegated last year. And last season's relegated League 1 players are Brad, Stephanie, Sayo, and Keith. Neither of those two, Sayo or Keith, have been relegated before. Last season was their first ever relegation. Which one? Yes. These are new players for League 1 this year. We have, of course, relegated and promoted Albert, Mike, and Clyde relegated from the championship. And Kate, Jay, and Rio promoted from League 2. Hey, didn't Katrina go to League 1? That's important. We'll get to that later. And last season's bunch, we have Gordon and Ross relegated. Sally, Aaron, and Tessa promoted. Ross, another Premiership player, down in League 1. And Tessa, up in League 1 now, from League 2, winning the playoffs last season, I've heard. New players in the championship include Rio, Jay, and Alex, who were relegated from last year's Premiership, and Terrence, winning last year's League 1 playoff. Can't wait to see what this season holds for all 4 of them. And here's the promoted bunch from last season's League 1, Scott Ryan, Matthew Spires, and Katrina Hills. So Katrina's gone back-to-back in promotions. She's now one away from the Premiership, one division away from facing the big dogs. Also, Brittany did get promoted from last year's championship, but she went back down. Joining her was Zoe, who also got promoted but went back down. And Noah's gone down! Noah Sanchez, the Season 9 Premiership champion, relegated! You have to mill, Noah. You have to what? You have to mill. Mill? Close enough. We should mention this for the promoted players. Sora did get promoted. He won last year's League 1, of course. Then he went straight back down. That Plymouth curse, am I right? Yep. But one player promoted from last year's championship is still in the Prem, and it's Earl Rudder. He's still a top flight player. And last season's championship saw girl power, with Sana finally making the Premiership, Ashley returning after 12 years, and Destiny Mercer finally makes it back up. A beautiful sight to see. Yeah. And the girls are actually cool too. Before we begin, we have a word from our co-captains, Hikaru and Takeshi. To be fair, I'm very honored to have Tenchi representing Survivee again. It's going to be a lot of blasts, a lot of fun, and good luck to everyone out there. The message to my team, both in the league itself and non-league. 斩妖无爪天生造，就念剑卡 Boom boom go! Louder! Yes, yes, louder indeed! And the crowd erupts with cheers of adulations. All 92 players are ready for this season. See you next week for the first challenge of Party 5. Finally, we're starting in August. Yes, we are. Thank you. I was waiting for June.